Hi, my name's Maz and I'm one of the tutors at the Vegetarian Society Cookery School. Using fresh herbs in your food is a great way to enhance your dishes and add that chefy touch. So where to get started? Think of them in two categories. So you've got your woody ones, things like thyme, sage and rosemary. So these have tougher stems and leaves and are really strong in flavour. So they're really good for roasting. Pop them in with your roasted veg on the tray in the oven and they'll be delicious. The scent will permeate through all your veg. They're also really good in stocks, sauces and soups. Again, they're going to go in whole. Just make sure you take them out before you eat them. They also work well in infused oils. Thyme and garlic is one of my favourites that I like to drizzle over my roast potatoes. If you find you've got too many herbs and you can dry them out, tie them up, hang them in a cool, dry place, and in a few days they'll be ready to use. Then you have your more tender varieties, things like parsley, coriander, basil, mint. So these are softer stems and quite delicate leaves. You need to be gentle with these. If you're going to cook with them, they want to go into your dishes at the end of the cooking stage. They tend to be used raw most of the time. You're going to pick off the leaves, give them a wash and add them to your salads, or I quite like to chop them up and put them in my coleslaw. They're also really good for fresh sauces. You can use the whole herb for this, the stem and the leaves. So pesto is really common, that's basil and nuts blitzed up together. One of my favourites is chimichurri, and that's parsley and coriander, onion, garlic, salt, chilli and some oil and vinegar. And you whiz all that up and that's really delicious. Again, you can just put that on your salad or you could even roast some veg in that as well. These are really good to give a chefy touch to your salad dressings. Just chop them up finely and put them through some vinaigrette. Again, if you find you have too much of these, you can chop them finely, pop them in your freezer and then you can just use them ready from the freezer whenever you want to add an extra splash of flavour to your food. Some of my favourite dishes that I've ever had have been with fresh herbs. Just something simple like chives through mashed potato, or a bit more adventurous with some rosemary and orange custard. And on one holiday I had some really delicious raspberry and sage gelato. So get experimenting, get some fresh herbs and get them in your kitchen.